Chapter 6. You're wrong about everything. Manson's Law of Avoidance. Imagine you have a certain idea of who you are. Maybe you think you're a really good student, a funny person, or a reliable friend. These ideas make up your identity. They're like the building blocks of how you see yourself. Now, let's say something comes along that makes you doubt one of those ideas. Maybe you fail a test, someone doesn't laugh at your joke, or a friend gets mad at you. These situations threaten your identity because they go against what you believe about yourself. So, instead of facing these challenges head-on and trying to learn from them, people often avoid them. They might make excuses, ignore the problem, or even blame others. Why? This avoidance can happen in all sorts of situations, whether it's trying something new that we're not sure we'll be good at, or avoiding conversations that might make us question our values. But the problem is, by avoiding these challenges, we miss out on opportunities to grow and become better versions of ourselves. So, even though facing these situations might feel scary or uncomfortable, it's important to recognize that they could actually help us learn and improve. That's the idea behind Manson's Law of Avoidance. It's a reminder not to run away from things just because they make us question who we are. Examples of avoidance: avoiding pursuing a passion. Imagine you have a dream of becoming a writer, but you're currently working in a stable job as an accountant. Pursuing your passion for writing would mean leaving behind the security of your current job and taking a risk. This change threatens your identity as a responsible, stable person who has it all figured out. So, instead of taking steps towards becoming a writer, you might avoid it altogether and stick to what feels safe and familiar. Avoiding difficult conversations. Let's say you're in a relationship and you want to discuss making some changes to spice things up, like being more adventurous in the bedroom. However, bringing up this topic feels uncomfortable because it challenges your self-image as a modest and conservative person. You worry that talking about it might make you seem like a different or less moral person than you thought. So, you avoid having the conversation altogether, even though it could lead to a healthier and more fulfilling relationship. Avoiding ending toxic relationships. Suppose you have a friend who constantly brings negativity into your life, but you've always prided yourself on being forgiving and loyal. Ending the friendship would mean going against your identity as a compassionate and understanding person. Even though deep down you know it's the right thing to do for your well-being, you avoid confronting the situation because it contradicts how you see yourself. In each of these examples, avoidance occurs because facing the challenge would mean questioning or changing a fundamental aspect of your identity. It's easier to stay in your comfort zone and avoid potential discomfort or uncertainty. However, by doing so, you might miss out on opportunities for personal growth and fulfillment. The importance of questioning yourself: what if I'm wrong? This question prompts us to consider the possibility that our beliefs or actions might be incorrect. It encourages humility and open-mindedness by acknowledging that we're not infallible. By entertaining the idea that we could be wrong, we create space for self-reflection and growth. For example, if you strongly believe that your way of doing something is the only right way, asking yourself this question allows you to consider alternative perspectives and solutions. What would it mean if I were wrong? Once we entertain the possibility of being wrong, this question encourages us to explore the implications of that possibility. It prompts us to consider how being mistaken could challenge our values, beliefs, or self-image. For instance, if you hold the belief that you're always right in arguments, considering what it would mean if you were wrong might reveal insecurities or biases that drive this belief. Would being wrong create a better or worse problem than my current problem for both myself and others? This question helps us evaluate the potential outcomes of being wrong, both for ourselves and those around us. It encourages us to weigh the consequences of maintaining our beliefs or actions versus admitting error. For example, if you're holding on to a grudge because you believe you were wronged, considering whether being wrong about the situation would create a better or worse problem can lead to forgiveness and reconciliation. By regularly asking ourselves these questions, we cultivate a mindset of self-awareness, critical thinking, and empathy. We become more open to reconsidering our beliefs and behaviors, leading to personal growth and healthier relationships with others. The difficulty of self-reflection. Confronting insecurities. Self-reflection involves facing our insecurities and vulnerabilities. It can be uncomfortable to acknowledge areas where we fall short or where we feel uncertain. For example, admitting that we're not as confident as we appear or recognizing our fear of failure can be challenging because it forces us to confront aspects of ourselves that we may prefer to ignore. Admitting flaws. Self-reflection also requires us to admit our flaws and mistakes. This can be difficult because it means accepting that we're not perfect and that we're capable of causing harm or making errors in judgment. It requires humility and honesty to acknowledge where we've gone wrong and take responsibility for our actions. Necessity for personal growth, despite the discomfort. Manson argues that self-reflection is essential for personal growth. By examining our thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors, we gain insight into ourselves and can identify areas for improvement. This process allows us to learn from our experiences, develop resilience, and become more self-aware individuals. Building trust and respect. Self-reflection is also crucial for building relationships based on trust and respect. When we're willing to question ourselves and admit when we're wrong, we demonstrate humility and authenticity. This fosters trust and openness in our interactions with others, as they see us as genuine and willing to learn and grow. In summary, while self-reflection can be challenging, it is a necessary process for personal growth and building healthy relationships. By confronting insecurities, admitting flaws, and embracing humility, we can develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and cultivate meaningful connections with others. Embracing uncertainty. Letting go of rigid self-definitions. Manson proposes that we should loosen our grip on strict definitions of who we are. Often, we cling to specific labels or identities, like being a successful person, a good partner, or a talented artist, because they provide a sense of security and stability. However, these rigid self-definitions can limit our growth by confining us to narrow expectations and behaviors. Greater freedom. Embracing uncertainty allows us to break free from the constraints of predefined identities. Instead of feeling obligated to conform to certain roles or expectations, we can explore different aspects of ourselves and pursue opportunities that align with our evolving interests and values. This newfound freedom opens up a world of possibilities and allows us to live more authentically. Openness to new experiences. When we embrace uncertainty, we become more open to new experiences and perspectives. Rather than seeking validation or affirmation of our existing identity, we welcome opportunities to learn and grow. This openness enables us to challenge our assumptions, expand our worldview, and cultivate empathy and understanding for others. Personal development. Embracing uncertainty is a catalyst for personal development. It encourages us to step outside our comfort zones, take risks, and confront challenges with resilience and curiosity. Through this process, we discover untapped potential within ourselves and gain valuable insights that contribute to our growth and fulfillment. In summary, embracing uncertainty liberates us from the confines of rigid self-definitions, allowing for greater freedom, openness, and personal development. By embracing the unknown and remaining adaptable to change, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation that enriches our lives in profound ways. In summary, this chapter encourages readers to challenge their own beliefs. By questioning their beliefs and assumptions, readers can gain a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them. This process of self-reflection fosters personal growth and development. Embrace uncertainty. Instead of fearing uncertainty, readers are urged to see it as an opportunity for growth and happiness. Embracing uncertainty allows individuals to break free from rigid self-definitions and explore new possibilities in life. Practice self-reflection and humility. Developing a habit of self-reflection and humility enables readers to navigate life's challenges and relationships more effectively. By acknowledging their own fallibility and being open to change, individuals can cultivate deeper connections with others and lead more fulfilling lives.